Hello, everyone, and welcome to another energy reading for the month of August. I'm very excited to be here with you. Today, we're going to do it a little bit differently. I've got the cards already picked up, the 3 piles, pile number 1, 2, and 3. But you're going to pick up your pile on the basis of the crystals that I have right in front of me here. And I'm going to now show you what those crystals are, and you're going to take your pick, and you can take it from there. So these are your stones. You've got your pile 1 over here, pile 2, pile 3 on the basis of these beautiful stones. Just take a moment to pick one. And we can now start your reading. Feel free to pause if you want more time. Just pick the right crystal for you for August 2023. Okay, pile 1, so welcome to your reading. These are your cards for the month of August, and let's look at the energies and what they have for you. So first of all, we are starting with the card Door to Value. Wow, now that's a very strong start to the month. Can you see there's a big door and all this money coming through? So abundance and money is coming your way in the month of August. And it's more than just the money. There's the value, and there's a deeper value behind this. There's a sense that an investment that you're making in yourself is going to pay off really beautiful. It's something that you might have, you're about to make that investment, or an investment that you've made is paying off. But particularly for the month of August, it's showing that this is going to pay off really well for you. And it's guaranteed to bring results that are going to really give back to you tenfold. So this is a very abundant card, and it has a sense of, I'm getting a really deep energy around it. There's a sense that this links very much to talent, skills, services that you're offering. If you're a business owner, this is going to pay off really beautifully in the month of August, and that you're heading in the right direction with the investment that you're making. I want to see what the complementing card is. Wow, beautiful. We have the card of innocence. So what I'm being shown here with this is that you can see here we've got a sort of like wise old man, but has the innocence to enjoy the natural world around him in a way that's very playful and childlike. And what I'm seeing here is that, you know, in a funny kind of way, if we kind of look at those cards together, you know, there's this sense of like opening that door to value really requires you to kind of step into that space of innocence within you, so that in a way, when we're in that innocent place, we don't hold the baggage that we bring as adults in our life. It really has a light energy around it. So giving yourself permission to step innocently into this next chapter in your life and open that door to the value, and really kind of like seeing the play and the innocence in the way you kind of like engage with your skills, your energy, your expertise. You know, it's very important, and to really hold it lightly, because it's going to bring and yield really beautiful results by doing so, having that sort of energy of lightness around the kind of next steps you're taking, even if they feel pretty big. Let's see more of the clarifying energy. We've got the energy of birthing. Wow, I mean, come on. And look how beautiful and complementary, how resonant those colors are, right? The similarities. So in a way, through this door of value and the sort of investment that you're making in self, you're birthing something very beautiful that not only it's prosperous for you, but it's also kind of very abundant for those who are going to receive it. And I love this, almost feels like the energy of transformation. You know, I love these cards, are my favorite cards. I adore them, and I love the fractals, because it really gives you a sort of the opportunity to dive deep into the fractals and really read intuitively. So first of all, I'm kind of seeing almost like kind of like a pelvis here, and a kind of like there's the opening of a woman, right? and 𝙎𝙖𝙬 almost. And there's a sense that, you know, from here, something is beautiful is being birthed that holds that kind of energy of transformation. And I feel that the transformation is equally to, again, like this, there's value both for you and those receiving you. And there's a sense that this is going to open up to this incredible kind of space of possibility and growth for yourself and those who receive you. And you're birthing something very precious, something that's, for me, this energy feels very much the energy of kind of divine source, something that's divinely connected and something that is really linked to your divine plan and soul mission. So there's a sense of that, and there's a sense that, you know, within that, there's this inner temple. So this inner temple of your soul's mission and what you're here to do on the planet, kind of being birthed through this experience, and you opening that door to value. Really love this so much. And let's just see what the final card is for this. It's the energy of the star. I mean, you couldn't get a loveliest card for this. The star is always connected with wishes, but it's also a very good omen for a really kind of lasting, bright future. So it's really kind of initially it's like a lucky card, like it's a lucky charm kind of. So wherever you're heading to right now, and especially in the month of August, is going to be a good thing for you. It's prosperous, it's abundant, because we have this clarifies the cards that we have here, especially. So the door to value, it's showing that this is going to have a lasting effect for you. The opening up the door to value is confirming that this is going to be a prosperous month for you, and one that is also, though you birthing something significant. This is not just about the month, and it's not just about money. This is about what you're birthing. This is like soul mission. This is like purposeful journey. And this is like something very deep, that the star is about lasting confirmation for lasting kind of future. And that what you're birthing is going to be really kind of grounding and really about dreams coming true. So whatever you're heading to in the month of August is very, very powerful, and something that you should really look forward to. So if you feel you're right now in a place of making a decision, take that kind of lightly and really allow yourself. The truth feels light, lies feel heavy. So it's about kind of like putting that aside, anything else, and just trusting in that innocence of how something feels, because it's opening up your door to value and in birthing something very powerful in your legacy, in your soul mission. So it's a really beautiful reading for pile 1. I really look forward to hearing from those of you who pick this, how your month goes. I'm looking forward to hearing about that. And well done. Looking forward to the month of September for you and see how it's all panning out. Okay, so welcome to pile number 2. Those of you who chose the beautiful rose quartz, let's just see what the cards have for you for the month of August. We are starting with the card of patience. Beautiful. So we can see here an angel holding a clock. So really kind of showing that right now, and it's interesting because it almost has this kind of wintry vibe. There's a sense that you're being asked to kind of be more patient in the month of August. It feels a little bit, although we are in summer, that this person feels kind of like the angel is kind of showing a little bit of a wintry vibe here, and a sense that maybe things haven't flourished. We're not in spring, we're not in summer for harvest. Like things haven't flourished quite as quickly or as we had hoped for at this stage. And it's kind of like really almost like the element of fire that we see around the clock is kind of showing a sense of kind of maybe kind of inflammation around this, a little bit of a sense of kind of irritation, and a sense that, you know, urgency around kind of what we're desiring to see kind of harvest. But on the same time, you know, what I want to kind of pay attention to here is also, can you see those trees? It almost feels like it's like cotton wool, you know, there's a sense that maybe there has actually been kind of abundance, but it's showing in a different climate, in a sort of way that maybe we wouldn't necessarily notice that as abundance, because you can see all this beautiful wool that's kind of accumulated in the branches. And maybe that we were looking for a different kind of tree, a different kind of like harvest here, but it's showing that this has been kind of like happening, and that actually maybe it's about really appreciating with patience what is also kind of calling in here, appreciation for what's already here, what's already been abundant and growthful in your life, because there's a beauty in each season, and there's kind of like a culmination in each season. So it's also kind of showing here that the season of the winter is in culmination, and it's reached, it's kind of in a way the peak, and now you're ready to move into the next stage. So I'm getting a sense that although he has the energy of patience, that we're very close to the next stage, and that, you know, the energy of appreciation, funnily enough, is what I'm getting here, will really help the next level, and you kind of moving more gracefully throughout the time of maybe a little bit of impatience, or a sense that things are not moving as quickly, or getting the fruit of our labor in the way we had hoped for. And, you know, there's a sense that, you know, still with this angel, though, there's a sense of like, kind of stay pure about it, stay kind of like aligned with where you're at right now, you know, because still an angel is still a divine guidance, and is still there to kind of signal support from the universe, even if it's not showing exactly in the way that we had hoped for. It's just yet another cycle that you're moving through, and I really do get the energy that things are about to change. We are very close to that, especially with the sense of urgency I get through the fire and the clock. And the fact that the blossoms here, the wool is kind of really blossomed in those trees. So you're really round the corner from this. Yeah. And you can tell that, you know, we're in this sort of energy of abundance that we're stepping into, and in a way, the patience that is being required is with regards to abundance. So maybe, again, as we said, that you haven't seen the things flourish in the way you would like to, but this is kind of around the corner for you. And actually, can you see that, like, almost like this side of the card, we have those colors that we have mainly in this card, right? The blues and the kind of whites and the green hues. And then this side, like, it's two sides of the same coin, really. And in a way, it's kind of like the reminder. This side is the sort of almost like the energy of abundance, and the kind of like sunrise and things kind of like coming up. And there's a sense that things can flip any moment, and that there's a sense that, like, you're not as far as you think from what you're looking for right now. And I also love that, can you see the contradictory energies of the angel and this man who's kind of really enjoying, and who's just super zen and chill, and he's holding this lovely lotus flower. Obviously, we know that lotus, you know, rise from the dirt, and I just love how, you know, he's got that super like playful, chill, zen face. And we go through the energy of patience. There's a cooler kind of energy here with the angel, yet is like protective, and it's a sacred energy. And here we have the perspective of the fool, almost like this, the zen kind of playful energy that is kind of taking everything at his stride. And it's almost like, in a way, kind of also it's an invitation to step into abundance, like really relaxing, getting into your zen, and really allowing yourself to be a bit more playful a bit. And in a way, can you see, he definitely has more of an energy of appreciation. We were talking about the energy of appreciation here. He definitely has a lot more of that, and a sort of like just ease with his surroundings, and enjoyment. His belly's out, like hair sticking out. It's just kind of really at ease with himself. So kind of really coming back to that sense of the ease within yourself is a bit of a prompt here, and a sense that in the month of August is an invitation and more of an opportunity to feel relaxed about where you're heading. Now, oh yeah, there you go. So here's the energy. It's the word up. And can you see the energy, the movement that's happening here? So there's a sense that things are changing. And in the month of August, you can expect to see movement upwards and onwards. So there's a sense, I mean, it could be like onwards and upwards. So there's a sense that from the patience that you have in here and the appreciation, allow yourself to enjoy the abundance that already is there, that you already experience, even if it doesn't quite feel as you were hoping for, because this energy is getting higher and it's getting you to feel, it's raising your vibration, it's helping you get a little bit more your mindset up and going. It feels a lot more elevating and high vibrational. So from the energy of stillness that we have here with the angel, the stillness of winter, to moving into the abundance of this Fool, and the, I don't know why I'm saying Fool, but it's like, because I always associate the energy of like the Fool with kind of this kind of chill attitude, really. And then moving up with the energy in August through these, like there's a sense that there's an elevation and there's a sense that it's going kind of, things are kind of going upwards. So this is very kind of positive for the energy of August, and really kind of really reminded that you're kind of able to shift that vibration through your attitude and being able to appreciate what's already there. And finally, we have the Lenormand card, which is the card of the, what is this? It's like a ring, actually. Yes, it is the ring. It is the ring. Now, the great thing about this often indicates relationships, and it's about joy in relationships. And maybe that's your source of other focus for the month of August, that the focus in the joy of your relationships and what you have that will bring more abundance. If you're somebody who's doing things a little bit too solo, remember when we talked about appreciating what's already there. So there's a sense that either we need to appreciate more of the support and the love that is there exists in our relationships, or it could be an indication that it really is that's already quite a sort of thriving aspect of your life, and that, you know, that's kind of in a way your key in and your way into raising your vibration to experience have and be more. So in a way, the link to relationship is an important one here for the month of August, because either if it's relationship with those around you, with very close people in your life, a relationship you have with a mentor, whatever that might be for you, it's kind of like a bit of a way in. This is not about love, although it's a ring. It's actually not about, it's about connections that are not to do with romantic love necessarily. Now, if obviously we were doing a love reading and there was like kind of relationship stuff here, that would be, again, an indication that it would be a positive card towards it, but it's not primarily about love. It's about strong bonds and happiness. So in a way, your key to more abundance is through your bonds with others and the happiness you experience in those connections. And it's kind of showing that in a way, you know, the energy is moving up for you for the month of August. So there's a lot to look forward to, and your focus and appreciation will really play a part in how you shift that vibration and you move upwards, because the energy are going to definitely be supportive towards that. But it will need maybe a little bit more of your participation than, you know, that being an energy that feels totally in flow for you. So really wish you well. Hope you enjoyed this energy, and thank you so much. Okay, in pile 3, those of you who picked up this beautiful stone, we have your pile ready to read. Let's just see what the energy is for the month of August. Daughter Spirit, I'm pretty sure we've had this on a reading this summer. It's either May or June, actually. We've had this for another pile, so it's very interesting that it's coming up again. But it's also very interesting because this is another gate, and pile number 1 started with a card that also opened up to gate, and it was the door to value. This is door to spirit. Now, how is this different, and what is the particular focus on this energy? This is about a door to your connection to the divine. This is a door to your intuition and connection to the intuition, and it's around kind of the sort of energy of unity and energy of harmony and energy of congruence and resonance with a high sort of energy, with a high sort of guidance. And that tends to be, for me, very much the energy of intuition, higher self, divine connection. So this is going to be the month where this is going to be happening a lot more for you, either through your own personal practice or through circumstances inviting you to go deeper and have that connection to self, so that you can sort of discern, you can really kind of know how you need to move forward a lot more. So if you find yourself that during the last month, you've been maybe a bit too bogged down by sort of practical things and all the things that kind of, I guess, we need to do in life, this is an invitation to go deeper in yourself, connect with your spiritual energy and connect with your own self on a deeper level, on a higher level, on a sort of intuitive level, and really kind of access the answers that you have from within. Now, the energy of moment to moment is very beautiful as well, because this is kind of, for me, the energy of being present and really enjoying also this a real sense of joy and kind of riding the waves as they come. And I know that can be sometimes the whole thing of moment to moment. We're so attached to looking at the future and what's possible. And then the kind of opportunity of being moment to moment can feel a little bit too boring for some of us, if we're sort of a bit too ambitious or working forward for things. But what it's also saying is that this kind of connection with self really requires you to, in a way, be present with yourself moment to moment, and really be able to enjoy the kind of scenery and kind of, can you see all the texture and nuance going on in the background? It's almost like there's so much abundance within the moment, and there's so much like kind of awareness, there's so much like beauty and connection that is available just by being able to take a moment to really I see my cat in the background, to really kind of like take it in and really soak it up and really allow yourself to go within. So let's just see the other energy that's coming up with this. We have the energy of manifest. Now that all makes sense to me. So here's the thing, guys, this is the energy for August, for manifestation. But what do we need to be able to manifest? We need to open the door to the connection with the divine. So it's all about the relationship to the universe. So it's all about really being able to tap into universal consciousness and energy and the support and the co-creation that can happen with the universe, because this is essentially the energy of the month, the energy of manifestation. You are being called to manifest. To manifest, we need to stay kind of present enough. Yes, you kind of look into the future and what you're manifesting towards, but we need to be present. We need to kind of be able to smell the roses right now and appreciate that. There was a theme of appreciation on the second pile as well. So there's a bit of a resonance here, and really being able to appreciate the moment to moment, what's available to us. And you can see this absolutely stunning background here, right? The colors and the energies and the nuances and the textures. And can you see almost like how similar they are? So to manifest the deepest of whatever you want to manifest right now, you really need to kind of be able to stay in the moment, appreciate what's already there, and build from that. So from that vibration that you build in the here and now is what kind of invites the manifestation of the whatever it is you're creating right now on whatever level. So, and I love how similar the colors are, right? Because to me, that also shows that sort of harmony between those two messages. And of course, the sort of divine golden energy here being part of this as well. And remember, the manifestation is co-creation with the divine, right? That's why we need to open up the door to spirit. We really need to access our own divine energy, our own intuitive nudges, as well as kind of like the energy of the divine. We are kind of children of the divine. We are daughters of the divine. So it's about really understanding, if we're going to co-create with the divine, not only we need to be like present in the moment, but we really need to open up that door and kind of co-create. It's a co-creation game, and it's a, you know, it's something that we don't need to do alone, but we need to lean into the divine to do so. And this is the energy of the man in Lenormand. So it's very interesting, this, because some kind of significance with a man in your life right now. It's either that maybe there's a male mentor of some sort, or important person in your life that's a male, in a professional capacity. It could be on a sort of like on a career capacity. It could be in any other way though as well. It could be the divine, sort of have connection to the divine masculine right now. So it's either that, you know, we need to lean in a little bit into the sort of divine masculine within ourselves to be able to trust in the process of manifestation, and whilst we're kind of embodying our feminine energy. It could be for some that it's inviting to heal more of your connection to the masculine, so that in a way, if you have an association with the creator and the divine as the masculine energy, the healing will be really essential. And you have, say, for instance, things that you need to heal in your relationship to the masculine, that's going to be transferred in the connection to the divine, right? So a door to spirit, it's interesting, we have those top and bottom. The door to spirit, if you associate spirit and divine energy, creator energy, God energy, you know, with the divine, our connection to the masculine really affects that, right? Especially if we've had masculines that haven't provided, or a love connection with a sort of parental figure that was not very loving in our lives, or was distant. So there's something about really tapping into the divine masculine energy within us, healing what needs to be healed, and really embracing the support of the masculine, even if it hasn't shown up as we had wanted in our physical realities, because that to some extent really embodies the energy, kind of like can be some sort of connection with the energy of the divine in many ways. I know not for everyone, but for some people there can be a connection, either that, or as I said, some connection with the divine masculine, or a masculine in your life that is a significant doorway, I feel like I have to say, for you. And really kind of paying attention, what could that be for you? Who could that be for you? Or maybe somebody's showing up in your life at the moment that you're trying to make sense of what the role in your particular life. So these are the energies, guys, for August, for the pile 3. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to actually go through any of those if you want, like any of the piles as well. Sometimes you might find messages in other piles as well.